Hello and welcome, everybody. Welcome to this masterclass called Leverage Lead Generation. It's about a 90-minute long presentation. It's jam-packed masterclass. So I'm about to share with you a decade of knowledge in about 90 minutes. So you can imagine I'm super excited, super stoked. I'm about to start. But before I jump in, hey there, if you just joined us, my name is Gaetano Caruana. I am the founder of Early Parrot. I'm super happy to be here. This is a milestone for me and my business to be sharing with you a decade of knowledge in about 90 minutes. So, are you ready to unleash your potential to take your business to unprecedented heights? I'm really excited. Hopefully, you are really excited. I know that 90 minutes might sound a big of a commitment, but let me tell you this, it's going to be well worth it. It's going to be worth your time because I can guarantee that there's no such thing as a comprehensive guide to the knowledge that I'm going to give you, the skill set that I'm going to share with you. So, yeah, I'm really happy, really excited to deliver big today. I want you to think about something just before we dive in. What if during these 90 minutes you will discover the secret sauce that could skyrocket your business to success? Can you feel why I'm really excited to be here? So let's jump straight in. By the end of this masterclass, I promise you that you're going to walk away with a leveraged lead generation strategy. What is this? It's a formula. Listen to this very closely. It's a formula for predictable, passive, and never ending high quality leads at a fraction of the cost that you're used to. So, this is a very bold statement. Take a brief moment to picture this. You will have this game changing strategy by the end of this masterclass that is going to get you high quality leads for your business. I'm really excited to share the strategy, the results, the different ways how we put this to work during the past decade. And here's the kicker: you won't need a complete overhaul. So I will not suggest or recommend, say, hey, forget what you have learned, and this is the new way how to do things. With just a simple tweak to your existing lead generation strategies, you can scale your business like never before. So I'm really excited to share this with you. Hopefully, you will stay till the very end because during this masterclass, we're going to deconstruct this strategy piece by piece, this statement that I've just shared with you, and then we'll build it together. So you will be able to see what we have painstakingly crafted over a decade, right? 10 years of work, and we're going to do it in front of you. This is exactly what your business needs right now. I'm pretty sure, 100% sure, that this is exactly what your business needs. So, how does that sound? So, imagine generating leads in a way that's predictable, passive, no more chasing of leads, no more sleepless nights, just a steady, never ending flow of leads. So, let's dive straight in because there's a treasure trove of information. I want to extend my gratitude for your presence today. So, your commitment to your growth is commendable, and I don't take this lightly. So, let's get started. As I've said, a big thank you for investing your precious time with me today. I know that it's your most valuable asset. Time is the most valuable asset. Money, you can make more money, but time, you can't make more time. So I want to make sure that you leave here not just with the knowledge that I'm about to share with you, but something more tangible that is going to help you to propel you forward. So here's a way of saying thank you. If you commit the very end of this masterclass, I've got a special reward for you. I'm giving you a copy of my ebook titled Leads on Autopilot Through Word of Mouth Marketing for Your Opt-ins, Webinars, Virtual Events, Workshops, and Coaching Programs. So this ebook that I've penned myself, it's your ultimate guide to further your knowledge. You're gonna gain a lot of knowledge during this masterclass, but this is a way how to further the knowledge that you're gonna get during next hour or so. So it's packed with insights, strategies, tips. It summarizes this masterclass, and it's also gonna help you supercharge your lead generation efforts through word of mouth. But remember that this reward is exclusive for those who are going to stay till the very end. So, yeah, let's embark on this journey together and looking forward to share my knowledge with you. I want to start this masterclass with a very inspiring quote, a quote from Archimedes. Give me a lever long enough and the fulcrum on which to place it, and I shall move the world. These are words, timeless words, who have inspired generations upon generations, and are the main inspiration behind whatever we do here and what we have developed throughout these 10 years of experience. So, leverage is always and should always be the key, should always be the end goal. So, leverage should be the end goal in any business decision that you make, irrespective the stage of the business that you are in. So today, we're not just here to encourage you to work hard. Yes, it's true, you have to put in the work, you have to put in the time, but we're here to show you how you can work smart with your growth and how we have been working smart with our growth and with our clients' growth. So, this is a very important point. So, work smart, not hard. So, who's up for the challenge? Who's up to put in time and effort in learning how to work smart and not hard? Everyone who's watching this, they are excited about the idea of working smart and not hard. But first of all, let's address the burning question: why you should listen to this guy called Gaetano Caruana? Why you should listen to me after all? Why you should spend time with me today to learn what I have to say and give it importance, right? Allow me to first introduce myself. So I am Gaetano Caruana, and my journey in marketing and scaling businesses has been nothing short of passionate. So I'm really passionate about this. I'm a technology guy, but I always had this thing in me that I wanted to use technology in order to solve a pain point. So I've shared this over and over again that I want to use technology in order to solve a pain point that myself or my clients they are facing. So in this journey, I've had the privilege of founding Early Bird, a groundbreaking referral marketing platform. And I've done this because I was at a point of solving a pain point for my clients. The platform that we have built is designed to help businesses attract referred leads and clients through the incredible power of referral marketing. So, this is really exciting. So, can you imagine what it looks like to have a tool that can help you with generating leads and clients through word of mouth? So, through the strategic implementation of our referral programs and also to integrating our platform, we have achieved nothing short of remarkable results. To date, we have tracked over 300,000 referred leads for our clients and ourselves and contributed to a staggering of $4 million in referred revenue for us and even our clients. So that has been really successful. So when we started this 10 years ago, it started from zero and now we've took it to 4 million plus in referred revenue. Are you sensing why there's a huge potential in me sharing the strategies, the things that we have worked on during the past 10 years? So now you might be wondering, why is he sharing this with me? My aim is crystal clear. So to share everything that I've learned, to hand it to you, to hand you the keys, to hand you the proven strategies, to empower you to achieve the same results, these incredible results. So this is not going to cost me anything. I want to give you everything, all of my knowledge that I know, share with you the tactics, the strategies that I've implemented, and I'm gonna earn your trust in these 90 minutes. Now you might think for a second that this is all just talk, this is all just a random guy saying that he has done this or he have achieved these goals. But before you think this is all just talk, let me drop some names. Companies like Automatic, the driving force behind WordPress, companies like Thinkific, Entrepreneurs HQ, Unity Agency, Product Led, Minority Mindset, You're going to see even some testimonials of founders of several companies that I'm dropping here: Mercy Agency, Virtual Summit Mastery, Hey Summit Platform. Various people. These are just few organizations that have placed trust in our growth method and who have achieved remarkable results, right? That contributed to the 300,000 referred leads and also the 4 million referred revenue mark. Hold on, I'm not here to boast about these achievements because that will not help you in any way. I'm here for something much more important, right? To share knowledge with you and insights. But first of all, I wanted to give you enough and ample proof in order to trust me with your time so that I can walk you through this journey and walk you step by step how we managed to achieve this remarkable outcome. But before we get way too excited, let's just set things straight. This is really important. Right off the bat, I'm here to lay it out. I'm just going to put all of the cards on the table, no holding back, no sugarcoating. But I also want to be crystal clear and transparent with you, right? I want to address the elephant in the room. I won't stand here and I will tell you that you will achieve full potential of the strategy today or this week or whatever this month. That's not what I am about. I won't give you false hopes. I want to set the record straight and I want to show you a way how you can achieve results, how you can get leverage growth for your business. But I want to ask you a very simple question. Can you handle the truth that this is a journey? It's not about me sharing secret strategies and just the minute that you understand these strategies, you're gonna unlock some kind of reward. This is a journey, not a sprint. If you're willing to put in the work, stick with me and learn the ins and outs of the strategy, you're gonna achieve the results. That's 100% guaranteed. So here's the game plan. First, I want you to grasp the sheer power of my leverage lead generation strategy. That is the first goal. So I want you to walk away with my knowledge. I want you to go out there and implement it to the T in one of your lead generation flows, funnels, or however you are attracting leads in your business. Once you've put in the work and implemented it diligently, you will start seeing some results. You will even break even on your efforts and on your investment. And that is when magic starts to happen, right? Because then you will take what you have learned and implement it across all your lead generation efforts. That's when you will achieve predictable, passive, not chasing, never ending lead flow, a flow that doesn't depend on external entities, does not depend on external factors. So, are you ready to unlock the true potential of this strategy and experience this is a real sustainable growth? It's not just something that's going to work today and tomorrow it's just going to evaporate. Mark my word, when the growth kicks in, when you look back at this journey and you will say, those 90 minutes were the best 90 minutes of my life. For sure, 100%. So we've been through this journey hundreds of times with different clients, and they keep saying this to us, which really excites me. They keep saying, you know what, Gaetano, it was the best 90 minutes of my life. The breakthrough that I was waiting for years to happen. So today's aim is quite laser focused on one goal, really, even though there are 4 bullet points here. It's one goal to transform the way how you approach lead generation. So I'm gonna teach you a different way how to think about your lead generation. So here's what the leverage lead generation strategy will get for your business. And this is the way how it's gonna transform the way how you think about lead generation. So first of all, one of the most important thing is that it's gonna break the correlation. What do I mean by that? We're going to break the correlation between the effort you put into your lead generation and the number of leads that you get out. So it's time to leverage your effort. We want you to spend less and I'm going to repeat this. Less time and less money on acquiring and get more high quality leads. This is really important. Less time and money, more high quality leads. So up until now, you might say, okay, if I put in 20 hours a week on lead generation, I'm going to get 200 leads. Then you say, hey, but if I put 40, I'm going to get 400. We want to break that correlation. That correlation is stopping you, it's hindering you from scaling your business. You have to find a way how to leverage your efforts, and you spend less time and you get more high quality leads. How are we going to do that? By positioning your business for quality leads, to receive high quality leads. So we will position you or your business or both to receive high quality leads, leads that can truly move the needle of your business. So it's not about you chasing leads. It's not about you closing clients. It's not about you putting in more time and effort in order to get more high quality leads, but it's about positioning your business in a way that leads are going to chase you. This is really powerful. And this is really going to transform the way how you think about lead generation. Cost efficiency. By leveraging lead generation, we will lower your cost of acquisition, improve the lead quality, and also reduce your sales cycle. How are we going to do that? How are you going, Gaetano, to reduce my cost of acquisition? If at the moment I'm paying $50 per lead, if I'm paying $75 per lead, if I'm paying $100 per lead, how are you going to spend less time and money and you get more high quality leads? I'm going to show you in a minute how we have been doing this. And not only that, this is really important. Only very few understand this, but the minute that I'm going to bring it up, you're going to really resonate with this. So you also going to manage your risk. So risk mitigation is really important for business. And we will de-risk your business by making your lead generation resilient to external sources and companies. So I get to meet a lot of businesses who are highly dependent on ads or who are highly dependent on organic social media posting, that one day it's working, the next day the social media algorithm might change and people might stop following you or might stop seeing your post or stop engaging with your post. Whereas you're highly dependent on content marketing that is dependent on SEO rankings, that today they are in your favor, but things might shift and you might get deranked and you might be in a position where you are thriving or you're out of business because your website is not ranking anymore. So we want our leverage lead generation strategy to also cater in order to de-risk your business. All right, the stage has been set, the goals have been outlined, they are crystal clear. So we're about to embark on this journey. So I'm going to show you exactly how you would be able, with one strategy, you're going to get these 4 goals checked. Check, check. So now that we know what our goals are, it's time to tell you a little bit more about the backstory. Did we just come up with this? Leverage lead generation. Did we dream about this? No, there's a backstory. So over the past decade, I've had the privilege and the opportunity of speaking with thousands of entrepreneurs at various stages. And here's the kicker. In those conversations, I kept hearing the same pain points and challenges and roadblocks over and over and over again. So raise your hand if you have faced any of these challenges in your journey. So the first pain point that is consistent is not getting enough leads. So there's a shortage of leads. I'm not getting enough leads. For my business to grow, I need to get more leads. How am I going to get more leads? The second pain point also is the skyrocketing cost of a lead acquisition. Like last year, I used to pay $20 to get a lead. to interact with my business and to get them started, like prospect. And now I'm paying $40, $50 per lead. And seems this is constant. Year over year, I keep getting more and more cost in order to acquire leads. Also, the inconsistency of lead generation. So 1 month it's a feast, the other month it's famine. So one day you're getting 10 leads, then you spend 10 days not getting one lead. And that inconsistency get rise to anxiety, get rise to not being able to take decisions for your business. So this is also a pain point when it comes to lead generation. It needs to be addressed. Also, as I've mentioned, over reliance on a single platform. So there's a huge risk that yes, once you're getting leads for your business, while you're doing okay, while you are succeeding and getting leads, but your reliance on one platform or an external entity, a trick that one day might be working and the next day it might not exist anymore, a loophole that you might be taking advantage of, it might get you out of business if that loophole is not yet there. So that's really important to address in order to have a consistent, reliable way how to acquire leads. And also, one of the challenges that a lot of entrepreneurs express is the cutthroat competition when it comes to lead generation. There are just so many people chasing the same pool of people in order to sell them very similar products. So, how do you stand out? How are you going to plan a lead generation strategy that is going to help you stand out? And this is going to be addressed through positioning. Now, here's where I get really excited, right? While developing this leverage lead generation strategy throughout the years, my goal was very simple. It's to address not just one, say, okay, we're going to address the over reliance on a single platform. No, we want to address all of these pain points with just one strategy. So we have to come up with something so powerful, so worth sharing, that is going to address all of these different pain points through the goals that we have set. So I invite you. Are you ready? I'm going to ask you, are you ready to tackle all these different lead generation strategies? Are you ready for me to show you how we are dealing with these challenges for our clients? If you are, I invite you to stay with me till the very end because I'm going to walk you through several examples showing you exactly how we have been doing this. Okay, let's take 2 steps back. And when I'm explaining a concept, I always love to use analogies. And the fact that we're talking about growth, I also have a preferred way how to talk about growth and explain growth. So now that we have laid out our goals and also the pain points that the strategy intends to address, let's define business growth, right? I always use this analogy. I love it. Hopefully, you will love it too. And hopefully, that it sticks in your mind. So, when I'm talking about growth, I think this is really fitting and it clearly explains growth. I want you to imagine business growth as this huge, humongous boulder, right? And let's put a name on it. Let's call it growth, right? So, it's a massive, it's almost intimidating, right? When you look at it, it's seemingly immovable, but your job as a business owner is to get that boulder to move and roll. This always puts a smile on my face. So the more you move it around, the more you lift it, the more your business grows. So now picture yourself standing in front of this huge boulder. Can you feel the challenge, right? In order to grow your business, it's a humongous challenge. But here's a secret to overcome this huge challenge. You have to be resourceful. You have to find a way how to get that rock rolling, even if it feels impossible to do. How are you going to get it moving? If you had to think about this analogy, how are you going to get resourceful in order to get that boulder moving? Hint, hint, there's a reason why I started this masterclass with a quote from Archimedes. And those following me closely can most probably already understand where I am heading to. Are you with me? Do you are you able to tell where I'm heading to? So going back to the conversations that I've had, there's one thing that I can tell you that the boulder, it's a no joke. It's super heavy and it's not easy to lift it. Just take a look at this. A whopping 50% of small businesses find themselves crushed within the first 5 years. It's the hard truth. 50% of the businesses by the third year, they are gone, right? And here's the gut wrencher. A staggering 53% of online coaches, experts, they earn less than 30K, which is mind boggling. Earning less than 30K for something that you are really experienced and you sharing a lot of value and you are helping others. Does this make you wonder why so many businesses they struggle to get off the ground and achieve sustainable growth? So can you tell why it's a huge pain point for all of the businesses, right? All of the people that I've met, they've shared one or many pain points and they made it clear that lead generation is their main pain point. That was something very striking. When I got through these conversations, that got me to roll up my sleeves and say, hey, I have to find a way how to solve this. So if I want my business to grow, first of all, I have to find a solution. But this begs this crucial question, right? Why is it so hard to grow a business? Why is it a Herculean task to sell what you are truly good at without feeling like you're being squashed by this huge ball? There are various answers for this question. But in order to answer this question from different angles, you have to understand what makes up growth. So, who's ready to dissect the anatomy of growth and uncover its secrets? In order to find a solution for a challenge, you need to really understand what is made up of. So, you see, the boulder is made up of not just one, but two critical components. Growth is the result of these two main drivers, and they are the building blocks of success. If you address these two different components, you will be successful at lead generation. So, what is the first component? The first component is all about growing your reach and your network. It's like the foundation of your growth. We all know that expanding our audience is absolutely crucial. The bigger your audience, the brighter your chances of success. That's a very common term. It's about visibility. It's about meaningful connections, not just random connections, but it's about meaningful connections that will lead you to connect with the right people. And it's about also reaching your target market. The second, and also equally important and equally crucial, is improving your conversion rate. This is where the magic happens. So it's not just about grabbing people's attention, it's about turning that attention into action. So attention into action. So crafting compelling messages, optimizing your sales funnel, and nailing those landing pages are just a few pieces of the puzzle in order to improve your conversion rate. So first, expanding your network, and second, turning that attention into action, getting people to take action. So network plus conversion equals growth. So when you look at it, it seems to be very simple. But if it is that simple, if it is all about expanding your network and boosting conversions, why are so many entrepreneurs out there struggling? Why does lead generation seem like an uphill battle for many? It's because, my friends, lead generation often falls short of our expectations. It's half baked, not leveraged to its full potential, too closely tied to our efforts. Once we stop investing time, money, and effort, the lead flow dries up. So this is very normal. Who resonates with this? Like they are putting in a lot of effort in order to generate leads. They are converting those leads into clients. Once they get comfortable, and they stop getting leads because there's a correlation between the time, effort, and money that they put into lead generation. Or sometimes the cost of acquisition keeps rising, eating away all our profit margins and leaving us with like close to nothing, right? For the effort that we're putting in. And let's also not forget the dependency on one platform. So this is taking us back to the pain points, right? Why entrepreneurs struggle? Because they are not thorough with their lead generation strategy. So what happens when the platform stops working? So if you depend on, let's say, Facebook or LinkedIn in order to generate your leads, what if your account gets blocked? What if your ads account gets blocked? What if there's an algorithm change that deranks your content and people stop engaging with you? What if you will get banned to send DMs or something like that? This is not the first time that happened. So it would be really important and also cool to uncover a way, the secrets to overcome these challenges and achieve growth by implementing just one strategy that solves all of these different pain points and improves these two components, which is network reach and also conversion rate, right? How are we going to do that? And this is the way how are we going to do it? So even though a lot are struggling with lead generation, it does not have to be like that, right? There are businesses who are not struggling with lead generation. These businesses, they are succeeding and getting the leads that they want. And the businesses that are succeeding are using leverage. And this is how we're doing it for our clients. It's none other than word of mouth. Now, to be honest with you, how many of you have you heard the term referrals before and understand its importance? Most probably 99.9% of the people that I've talked to, they know what a referral is. They understand its importance, right? But how many of you are still scratching their head and saying, yeah, I wonder how all this is going to help me, right? I wonder how actually I'm going to get referrals, right? I know that referrals are really important. I know that referrals are really good to have for your business. I'm clueless on how I'm going to get word of mouth going for my business. See, word of mouth is often overlooked and grossly underestimated. Yet, it holds incredible power to drive organic growth and build authentic connection with your existing audience. And it also addresses all of the pain points that we highlighted earlier on. So, are you ready to explore this hidden gem? Let's do it together. Let's dissect the statement that we have started with this masterclass and understand how referral marketing, how word of mouth is going to help you with all the different goals that we have set in the beginning. Let's take a deep dive. So, first of all, what is referral marketing? What is word of mouth? Referrals and incentivize your existing audience, email subscribers, social media followers to spread your messaging. So you have a product, a service, a program, a software, or a mix of any of these, and you want to expand your network, more people to know what you have to offer, and expertise that you're looking to provide to a wider range of people. And you tap into your existing audience, those followers, those people who have most probably bought into your programs, and you give them an incentive in order to spread the word about your business, about the different things that you do. And this is going to help you get your business messaging to spread like wildfire. And we're going to show you how we've done it for our clients and even for our business. This is a graphical explanation. So you have various lead generation strategies, right? That are helping you to get the ball there moving around. Some might be doing ads, some might be content marketing, some might be doing SEO, some might be doing a mix of these different strategies. Those lead generation strategies are getting you the lead flow that you are currently getting. So the exposure that you're getting, that is being represented by the lead generation efforts that you're doing. But what happens once someone is in your ecosystem? In most businesses, they just simply get people into their funnel and they try to nurture them and sell them the program or services that they provide. That's how 99% of the business operate. But we have a solution. So word of mouth is the answer to that question. What's going to happen when someone is part of your tribe? It entices them to refer others to your tribe and get them to refer other like-minded people who are most likely to be your ideal clients, to be the ideal prospect for your business. So are you with me? Does this graphic represent word of mouth clearly? So it's going to get lead flow through several lead generation strategies that you are currently implementing. But then once someone is in your tribe and you can nurture them and you can propose to them, you take it a step further and you ask them to refer others in exchange for an incentive. And this strategy is going to get high quality leads at the top of your funnel through word of mouth. Why referral marketing? Why word of mouth? You might be asking, say, okay, is this a new strategy that I have to learn? Is this just like ads, like content marketing? I've been through a lot of lead generation strategies. Why should I care about this one? So referral marketing, first of all, it's not just another strategy. It's this strategy that can turbocharge your business. So it's a double-edged sword that not only expands your reach, but it also cranks up your conversion rate. Most of the lead generation strategies that you are implementing at the moment, it either solves one or the other. So it either improves you with network reach or else it helps you with conversion rates. Very few, if not only the no other lead generation strategy is like referral marketing that can help you with both. So are you ready? I would love to show you how word of mouth is going to help you both to improve your network reach and also to improve your conversion rate. Let's start off with network reach. How is it going to expand your network? So everyone in your tribe will be enabled and empowered to share and spread your messaging. So that's the most basic way how to think about referral marketing. They are invited and incentivized in different ways to get the word going about what you are good at and how you have helped and served them, right? So they are going to go out there and say, yeah, Gaetano has helped me with this. And on the other end, referral marketing, word of mouth is also going to help you with conversion rate. How is it going to do that? So from experience, and we have been doing this for a decade now, we know that referrals convert at least 2x your average conversion rate. Why? Because referrals are pre-sold. We call them pre-sold leads by someone who they already trust. So let's say someone is going to refer someone else to your business. They're going to walk them through the process. Say, yeah, I've known this company for 2 years. I have used this service from them. It's at this price point. There's a way how you can get a discount. You will achieve the results. These are the results that I got, so on and so forth. So they're basically doing all the pre-selling. So that's why someone who's referred, they are gonna come in, they're gonna have a shorter sales cycle, and they are gonna be higher quality leads that are going to convert way better, and they are more inclined to refer others also. So referral marketing isn't just about growth, it's about explosive growth, if you ask me. So are you with me? Referral marketing is going to help you with both your network reach and also your conversion rate. That is why I'm really excited to share this with you. That is why this is a game changer. This is not about, yeah, it's going to help you with your business in order to get more people to know about your business. And then hopefully you will get the same conversion rate. No, this is going to help you to leverage your existing audience. You're going to entice them to help you spread the word. So you're going to get more people to know about your business. And not only that, you also going to get high quality leads at the top of your funnel who are ready to buy, who are gonna chase you to sell them what you have to offer. So are you with me? As I've promised, I want to dissect this statement. So this was a very bold promise that I started this masterclass with. And now that we've uncovered the challenges, we explored the strategy. So I told you what the strategy is. And you've seen how it conquers the realms of business growth, right? It's going to help you lift that boulder, get it to roll. Let's circle back to this statement because it sums it all up. As I mentioned, I'm going to take it a step by step and explain exactly, break it down in into different steps and go through them. So let's start off with leverage. Leverage to me is the most important term in the statement. So what is leverage? Leverage is about working smart, not hard. Word of mouth is leveraged because, as I'm going to show you, it sits on top of your existing lead generation strategies. As I said in the beginning, I'm not going to tell you stop doing ads, stop doing content marketing, stop doing JV partnerships. No, keep doing what you're doing. If it's working, if what you're doing is providing you with leads, it's fine, keep it. We want to leverage that. So imagine word of mouth is going to sit on top of what you are already getting. So it's going to sit on ads, content marketing, email marketing. It's going to facilitate word of mouth to get that extra 15, 20, 25%. It really depends on your campaign in order to increase both network reach and also easily double the leads conversion rate. So as you can see here from the slide, leads are coming in. They're coming in through different channels. And let's, for the sake of example, you're getting 100 leads per month. 100 leads are coming in, learning about your business, signing up, different funnels. So that is your lead flow. That is how many people are learning about your business. And those are 100 different opportunities that you get to convert them into clients. Not everyone is going to buy from you. Not everyone is going to be ready. Not everyone is interested. Not everyone is willing to pay the price that you're asking, so on and so forth. You know the drill. But if I had to show you a way how to generate more leads, that's going to be okay. But learning a new lead generation, to me, it's only cool if it's leveraged. And word of mouth marketing is highly leveraged because, as you can see here in the slide, you should expect 15% referral rate. So from those 100 people who are coming in at the top of your funnel, adding to your existing audience. So every month you're collecting 100 leads, 100 leads, 100 leads, 100 leads, and you're growing your audience. You get 15% over and over again from the 100 leads that you're gaining every month plus 100%, 15% on your audience. And that, my friends, that adds up. That makes word of mouth marketing a leveraged way because you're not putting in time, money, and effort in order to get those 15%, right? In high quality leads that are being generated through word of mouth. You're not spending any time there. You're not spending any money. You're just getting those leads, quote unquote, for free. And imagine you do the math, things add up. So let's say during the years, you've accumulated 1,000 email subscribers. That would be substantial. Wouldn't it be cool to constantly get people to refer you without you having to put in time and effort? Wouldn't that break the correlation between the amount of time and effort that you're putting in versus how many leads you are getting out of your funnel? Are you with me? This is exactly how we're breaking the correlation, how we are leveraging what we already have, working plus the existing audience that we have, and we're putting it to work so that we can take 2 steps back and we still get leads consistently to our funnel. So that makes this lead generation strategy a leveraged one. The next important term is predictable. If I had to ask you this, how important is it for you to have a predictable way how to generate leads for your business, which is like blood for your business? Without leads, your business will die. It's really important to have the consistency, not only over a couple of days, but over months and years. And you're not like 1 month, you're getting 100 leads, and then the next month, maybe you get 10, and then the next month, you get 150, and then you spend 3 months not getting any leads. It's really important that your lead generation system, it's predictable. So you can forecast what's going to be the revenue for next month, for next quarter, next year, so on and so forth. I am really sure that you also understand the importance of predictable lead generation strategy. One of the biggest concerns that entrepreneurs face is uncertainty. No other challenge is as intimidating as uncertainty. So you know that your business is generating X amount, but you're uncertain whether next month is going to be famine. So depending on the external sources and also depending on external factors such as doing content marketing and depending on a SEO ranking, depending on Facebook's algorithm to show your post, depending on a platform that is locking your tribe into that platform that you don't own, can cause a huge pain and a lot of damage to your predictability. I've seen businesses, 6 figure, 7 figure businesses, that they they come down just like that because their dependence on external platforms was so high that once that platform changed one single clause, they are out of business. They just don't own the audience that they have. So you don't want to be in that position, right? You want to be in a position where you can predict and you will know that your businesses is worth its salts if you can predict your revenue. So word of mouth, when you look at it, it's predictable. It's something that cannot be shut down. This is really important. It cannot be blocked like ads through software like Ad Blocker Plus, and it does not depend on any algorithm. For someone to spread the word about your business, it doesn't really depend on anything. It's about your audience and giving them the right incentives and giving them the right reason and giving them the right service and providing them with a way which is frictionless so that they go out there and spread the word on your behalf. Like you have to be in a position where your business receives these referrals, and that's all it matters. So, as I've said, word of mouth is predictable, and you provide an easy way for people to share your messaging and you will receive referrals. We're picking up the pace here and I'm loving the energy, right? How is everyone feeling so far? It's really important that you stay with me because I'm going through this very important step of dissecting this statement, which is like my big bold promise to you. And I want to be able to deliver on this promise in order to show you how word of mouth marketing, our leverage lead generation strategy, is going to help you with all these different terms that are part of the statement, right? So the next word is passive. So how is referral marketing a way how that can get you passive lead generation? So how many of you have experienced the frustration of your lead generation slowing down, causing a ripple effect on your business, right? When your lead generation slows down, that you're heading for a couple of months that are going to be really slow. There's going to be a decline in revenue, profit. And yeah, if it's really bad, you also need to scale down your operations. So here's the deal. Most businesses out there, they have a massive problem. When lead generation efforts hits a speed bump, things grind to a halt because the lead generation strategies are active ones. This is really important to understand it. Is your lead generation an active lead generation or is it a passive one? So can you relate to this dilemma? We want our lead generation ideally to be a passive one, not an active one. So can you relate to this dilemma? I'm sure you do, but all I can tell you is word of mouth, it's as passive as it can get to. So word of mouth, it's the best way how your business can receive literally high quality leads even while you're sleeping. Since referral marketing depends on your existing audience that you have been building throughout the years, it's shock resistant. to small hiccups, I would say. If there's a bump when you slow down on your lead generation, it's not gonna that you're immediately gonna see the effect of that happening in the subsequent months, because lead generation is dependent on your existing audience. So even though you go on a holiday or you're sleeping, referral marketing is still working for you. I've spoke to entrepreneurs who say, hey, I can't take a break because if I stop doing lead generation, that's going to have drastic effects on the next quarter, right? Because I don't have anyone to serve. And they are bound to stay at the office. They are bound to keep generating leads for their business just because they don't want to pay the price in the subsequent months. Whilst referral marketing can help you with that, right? Because it's gonna work even while you're away, while you're on holiday, while you're sleeping, while you're enjoying your family. And by the way, that's one of the most important things in my life, like to enjoy time with family and be able to have my business to work in automation. Now we're into the final stretch, which is a never ending, higher quality lead flow at a lower cost of acquisition, right? So this is the last piece of the puzzle. And this is like a glue that holds everything together. So how does the idea of getting higher quality leads at a lower cost of acquisition sound to you? It does sound like a dream come true. So you get high quality leads, but at a fraction of the cost. Does it sound like it's something that it's impossible? I know it seems like it's a contradiction. How can you possibly get higher quality leads while paying less? We're not used to that, right? Aren't we? Have you ever wondered why usually you have to pay more for something of higher quality? But guess what? Referral marketing is not like that. It just turns logic on its head. And and here you have some statistics to prove the point. They you have it there. 92% trust referrals more than ads. Your ads work, they can scale, but referrals can scale way quicker and cheaper. And listen to this, the final one, it's really mind blowing. Referred clients tend to spend more and churn less. 16% spend more. So it's more money in your pockets. Are you excited by just seeing these stats? If you aren't excited, then I highly doubt that I can excite you with whatever I have to say and share with you. How is it even possible that you can get higher quality leads at a fraction of what you're paying? It's because for referred leads, you're not shelling out any cash for affiliate commission. You're not spending any money on ads to get them to learn about your business, to expand your network, and to get them to convert to whatever you're selling. Not a single cent goes towards these high quality leads. So, can you imagine the cost savings here? Can you imagine how much time and effort you're gonna save just by having a referral strategy in place? Referred leads are of higher quality leads. So you are paying less in order to get higher quality leads. And they tend to convert better. They also tend to refer others. So in return, they are going to start something that's going to pick momentum and that is going to result into even more growth. It's a must have. Your business deserves this. Not needs this, but your business deserves to have a referral strategy. You deserve to have this in order to help you spend less time, money, and effort into lead generation. So let's revisit all of the goals. Break the correlation between time, money, and effort put into lead generation and the amount of leads that you get out of it. So it's very clear now, referral marketing is leveraged and it sits on top of your lead generation strategies. For every X leads coming into your funnel, you can get Y referred leads. And even if your lead generation dries up or slows down for some reason or another, you can still lean on your audience to get your referrals to address that shortage. So you won't end up with a couple of months that you have no one to serve. Does that make sense? You are also not consistently on the hunt. You are providing high quality content to your audience and incentivize them to share. Your job is to position your business as an authority and let your audience do the rest of the work. Let them send your referrals your way, right? The second point is that you lower your cost of acquisition. Since you are not paying for the leads, for the referred leads that you're getting, you are spending less on ads, you are spending less time to acquire referred leads, you are spending less on content, you are spending less on nurturing, you are shorting your sales cycle. So you are basically lowering your cost of acquisition across the board. So this is a no-brainer how referral marketing is going to lower your cost of acquisition. De-risk your business. Almost any lead gen that you can think of or that you're currently using is dependent on external factors such as algorithms, access to audience that you don't really own, different ways that you are relying on different platforms or other entities that if they cut the ties with you, you are basically out of business. Word of mouth, on the other hand, is organic. It's not tied to any platform, no software, no algorithm change, no software change, no terms updates can stop people from referring others to your business. That's pretty clear. So all these goals, check, check, check. So they are all checked. And by exploring word of mouth, we have gone through all the different goals that we promised to deliver on. And we have showed you that referral marketing can address all of these goals. How does this sound to you? Is it something that you want to learn more? How does this sound? Is this all? Any other pieces to the referral puzzle, you might ask? There is actually one other piece to the puzzle that I haven't yet mentioned. And that missing piece of the puzzle is automation. When you're thinking about a referral program, there are two main components. There's the strategy and there's the automation. We've already delved deep into crafting a winning referral strategy, but here's the kicker. We don't want to be stuck day and night manually tracking referrals, attributing rewards, and playing referee, so to speak, right? We don't want to do that. We don't want to spend time because otherwise we would just have learned a way how to generate leads, which is an active way. We want to have a passive way. So do you want to spend your precious time on strategic stuff and working on your business? Or do you want to stay logged in and understanding the nitty gritty details of who's referring who? I'm pretty sure you don't want to spend any time there. So that is where automation comes in. So when it comes to automation, it's all about having the right tools to handle the heavy lifting for you. It's that simple, right? So here's a brief overview of what a referral word of mouth automation platform should take care of. So first of all, it should handle all of the trackings, visitors, leads, and sales. No more manual tracking, no more spending time tracking who's referring who. That's really important that it should track visitors, leads, and sales. Second, it should facilitate sharing. So it should make it as easy as possible for your audience to go and spread the word efficiently and effortlessly. You want them to be able to access a tool that is simple to use in order to get the word going, get word of mouth going. The third is attribution. This is really important. So you need to know exactly who's responsible for those leads. So who is referring who? And you need to be able to attribute a referral to the right referrer. The fourth, it's automation of reward delivery. So you don't want to spend any time there. Yeah, I've promised you this masterclass for free if you refer to people. So yeah, you refer to people and I want to give you that. I want to give you access to that. No, it has to be automatic so that your referrers immediately they can unlock a reward and get access to what they have been promised to get. And the fifth, and in my opinion, the most important one, it's monitoring of KPIs and ROI. So you need to know exactly what's working, what's not working, what needs improvement. And you need, in order to be able to do that, you need to have clear understanding. You need to keep an eye on all of your key performance indicators and return on investment. Without these, without KPIs, without proper tracking, and without the right numbers, you won't be able to tell whether your referral program is successful or not. For the above reasons, that's why we have developed a referral marketing platform, and we called it Early Period. Behind Early Period, we've got a squad of tech nerds. And yes, I say this with a smile on my face because we absolutely love what we do. So we're highly dedicated and make sure that the systems are not only efficient, but also user friendly so that other businesses can benefit and can launch their referral programs in minutes. So who loves the idea of having a tech savvy dream team at your back, ensuring that your referral program runs like a well-oiled machine? Please allow me to share how Early Period can help you with all these different points when it comes to automation and how we have been helping our clients through the different points so that automation is taken care of. All right, so let's start off with tracking aspect. I promise this is going to be a breeze. So we don't want you to change a single thing about how your landing page looks, how you're capturing the interest of your audience, how you're sending that to your favorite CRM. No changes at all. We've built Elipad from the ground up so that it can be attached to any system that you're using, right? With a simple tracking script that we will provide you with, add it to your landing page. We can provide you with a ton of information to understand how leads are interacting with your funnel, who's referring visitors, who's referring leads, and who is your top referrer after all. Like amongst of all your tribe, who is the top referrer? Who is sending you the most referrals? And through which channels are referrals coming from? Facebook? Are referrals coming from LinkedIn? Are your referrals coming through email invites? So we would be able to tell you everything that you need to know and understand in order to gauge whether your referral program is succeeding or not. Now, let's talk about a critical piece of the puzzle, facilitating sharing. So, who's really excited? I'm really excited to share how this makes it ridiculously easy for your audience to spread the word. So, here's the deal: everyone's busy these days, and we get that. So giving you a referral should be as easy as a pie. It shouldn't be it shouldn't take a minute away from your audience day. It should be as easy and as frictionless as possible. And that is achievable through our sharing widget that we embed and implement inside your funnel, in your customer lifecycle, on your website with your colors that looks like it's part of your systems. So we're gonna make it as easy as possible for someone who wants to send you a referral with a click of a button. So can you feel the simplicity and the power of all of this? Here's a screenshot of how a sharing widget would look like inside your funnel. We took the screenshot from one of our funnels. Moving on, let's dive into the word of attribution. And I guarantee it's going to make your life a whole easier. So let's be honest. First of all, you don't want to spend your precious time tracking who's referring who. And you definitely don't want to find yourself in a very awkward position of not knowing who's responsible for these referrals. You say, scratch your head, you say, who exactly has referred you? Like, because you haven't filled in the form, right? You want to know exactly who's referring who. So the platform will take care of all of the tracking of visitors, leads coming into your ecosystem, and it will also take care of attribute a referral in the most accurate way as possible. We have spent a lot of time in order to nail this down. So you will know exactly who's who and who's referring who through which channel, and you will know exactly where you are excelling at. So are your referrals coming from Facebook? Is it from a community? Is it from LinkedIn? Is it through WhatsApp messages? Is it through Messenger? Who is exactly sending you who and through which channel? It will also help you to identify a micro influencer that's already within your audience. So at times when we're working with our clients, we identify and say, hey, this particular refer have sent you 50 leads, right? 50 high quality leads at twice your conversion rate. So we would highly recommend that you reach out to them on a personal note and understand how they managed to send you 50 referrals, right? And be able to plan, if possible, a way how you can take that and you 10x it. Automation, automation of reward delivery. That's also another aspect that the platform must take care of. So you must be in a position that you're keeping your promises and with precision. So your referrals, the ones sending you referrals, are a vital part of your ecosystem. That's a given. You want to ensure that you keep up your promises with everyone, but especially with this segment. Can you feel the weight of this responsibility? You have to be in a position where you keep up your word and your promises, and you want to do them without taking any time away from you. So, if you promise access to a resource, the platform should automatically send it for you, and you don't have to send out those emails, right? So, automation of reward delivery, it's really important because it shows that the system is transparent and that once you reach your goal, you will automatically unlock the promised reward. Monitoring and metrics. Metrics are key to anything. So, if you want to understand something in depth, you have to have the numbers that make up that particular challenge. Moving on to metrics, metrics are key to supercharge your success. Without the numbers, you're really in the dark, right? So, here's the deal. What's the point of any marketing experiment if you can't measure the results? You need to know what's working and what's not working, what needs to be tweaked, and what's already rocking it. Can you see that this is a vital feature in any referral marketing platform? This is, I would say, the most important feature that we have in Early Bird. So KPI sets you in the driver's seat. So it's really important that you are driving, you are in full control, and early period will allow you to have that control. So you will know exactly how many shares you're getting, how many email invites are being sent, how many have replied to that email invite, how many have been referred through email invites, how many referred visitors are you getting, the conversion rate of your referred visitors. Anyway, you will get all of these KPIs so that you would be able to sit down and understand and say, hey, this is a this is one of the best ways how we're getting leads for our business. Basically, you should be in a position to track where every single cent is going. All right, so now we've been through all of the features that a referral platform would be able to help you with. So we've just discovered the magic of referral marketing. It's leveraged, it's cost effective, and it's the key to a never ending stream of high quality leads on autopilot. We've also discovered a way how to automate this whole strategy so that puts your strategy in motion without you having to do anything, really. All you have to do is simply monitor your referral program and be able to understand whether it requires any tweaking. But here's the kicker. How about we take all of this theory and put it into action? How about we witness real world results that others, just like you, have achieved by implementing this in their business? Because up until now, is strategy plus automation to a leverage lead generation strategy, but it's just my word saying that this is going to work. How about you see for yourself how others have benefited from this referral strategy? Let's start off with online events. Now, an online event can take various forms, shapes. It can be a workshop, webinar, masterclass like this one, summits. But most of our clients, they're using it in order to do one thing, in order to generate leads for their business and then eventually nurture those leads and be able to turn them into clients, right? So currently, this is how your online event, if you're doing online events, lead flow looks like. There's registration, there's confirmation, and then eventually see you on the date, which is not the best way how to go about events, right? But because with our FL program, We don't simply get people intrigued about the event and to show up on the event and to take action on the event and to take action and to buy stuff during the event or after the event, right? Depending on the purpose of the event. The referral program gives every registrant an opportunity to become a referrer to others in exchange for some kind of irresistible incentive. It uses the power of email sequence to supercharge the referral program engine by effectively asking for referrals to each and every person that registers for that event. So let's have a look at how this is achieved. Let's get down to the nitty gritty details with a graphical representation of how a referral program works within the realm of online events. Now, an online event, as I said, it can be different things, right? We're just using the term online event in order to encompass all these different flavors of the same thing, which is an online event, which is a way how to capture the interest of your prospective clients. Here's the game plan. We've got strategies in place to ask for referrals at every stage on sign up, before, during, and even after the event. And guess what? We're not leaving anything to chances. We're going to point people right to the share page, right to the sharing widget that makes it easy and effortless for them to refer others to our event. So let's go through the first testimonial that we have. So meet Jonathan, a fellow entrepreneur who hosted an online event focused specifically on neuroscience and yoga. At first, he hustled hard to get some initial traction for his event in order to get people to register for his event. But then he unleashed the power of word of mouth, and guess what happened? The results were staggering. A 15% increase. These are his words, by the way. A 15% increase in signups and a whopping 10% boost in sales. All thanks to wedding one single strategy, a word of mouth campaign. Can you believe the impact of word of mouth? When you get to see these kind of results of other people implementing word of mouth referral strategy, leveraged referral strategy, and getting these kind of results, this works. Jonathan is an entrepreneur who's hustling in order to get his business up to speed. Are you ready to learn Jonathan's secret and implement the system for your online events? If you're doing online events or if you plan to do online events, are you ready? Leverage word of mouth in order to get more leads for your business. Another success story meets Sarah, a true plant and herb enthusiast who hosted a highly niched virtual event that brought the green world to life. But here's the kicker. She implemented a referral program that got her audience buzzing about and sharing her event in exchange for some sweet incentives. The results? Listen to this. Brace yourself. 1,500 new emails added to her list. So imagine you get 1,500 new emails signed up to your list just by implementing word of mouth. But not only that, a staggering of 11,500 in additional revenue from just 2 events. So can you feel the energy? Can you feel the positive vibe about this? Can you imagine yourself in Sarah's shoes? So who's ready to follow Sarah's footsteps and turn their events into cash? And not only that, they are building their engaged email list. So it's addressing two different things. It's generating cash flow, and it's also building a list of emails that are engaged and they are looking forward to hear what you have to offer them. So most probably that's going to 10x your revenue in the next 12 months. Let's move on to list building because this is another very common use case in that you can use word of mouth in order to grow an engaged email list. Then eventually you can leverage in order to grow your business. So list building and getting more engaged email subs through word of mouth. I'm about to show you how you can grow your list on autopilot and use the same techniques that huge brands used in order to grow their list. So who's ready to discover companies like Morning Brew and The Hustle? How did they skyrocket their business? Ever heard of Morning Brew? It got sold for a 75 million deal to Insider. And The Hustle, which got snatched by HubSpot. Have you ever heard about them? What's their common thread? You guessed it. It's their very strong referral program. They use referral program and they leveraged word of mouth. Can you see the potential here? Who's ready to apply the same techniques like the morning brew and like the hustle in order to grow their business? If they've done it successfully, it means they have understood the gameplay and they really strategized about referral marketing and they got the results. There's no difference between your email list and the morning brew or the hustle. That's very clear. When it comes to email list, you can constantly ask for referrals, ask the people who are already subscribed to your list, who already know you, who already can vouch for you, who already know that you're providing them with high quality content on a consistent basis to share the stuff in exchange for incentive, in exchange for something that gets them ticking. You must know your audience, so you must know what gets them ticking, what gets them to share your messaging, and by applying a word of mouth and incentivizing them and giving them the rewards that they look forward to, you will get a home run. All right, we're diving deep into the art of asking of referrals. In a list building scenario, there's different ways how you can ask for referrals. And I would like to ask you, are you ready to learn some powerful techniques that can transform your list building game? Are you ready to learn a new way how you can tap into word of mouth marketing and ask effectively for referrals to grow your list? First, we're going to tackle that mundane thank you page and turn it into something extraordinary. You will give your audience a step by step instruction on how to send referrals your way, showing how easy it is and why they should do it. When you sign up to an email list, in most cases, that thank you page is very simple, very boring, and it will just direct you to your inbox in order to receive your welcome email. That should not be the case. Your thank you page, it's a very important page. It gets seen by thousands of people who sign up for your content. You can immediately start leveraging it and ask for referrals right on the spot. As soon as someone signs up for your list, ask them to refer others in exchange for some cool incentive. This is a way how to introduce your referral program and in order to let your subscribers, your newly added subscribers, to know that you have an easy way how they can refer your content. So can you see the potential here? Instead of having a simple message saying, yeah, thank you, check your inbox, goodbye, you will have an easy way how to share, how to ask for referrals. The second way how to ask for referrals, which is the most effective way, is to ask in your email sequence. So whilst the first technique will bring in roughly 20% of your referrals, this technique will bring you the remaining 80%. So in your email sequence, apart from keep on sending awesome information and content and keeping your audience engaged and opening up your emails and interact with your emails, one of the most important piece is to have a way for them to share and to promote your content in order to get others to sign up for your email list and to get more people at the top of your funnel. And you can do it in simple ways. Just have a CTA in each and every email, have a PS at the very bottom of each and every email. Say, hey, we have a referral program, and you direct them to the sharing widget. And through the sharing widget, they can easily refer others in exchange for incentives. Okay, that's theory, how you can get referrals. But has this been applied? And what kind of results should one expect? Okay, enough of the theory. Let's see how clients have benefited from a referral program and how many email subs they got out of word of mouth. So this is a very familiar phrase, Jaspreet Singh from Minority Mindset with a whopping of 1.7 million subscribers on YouTube. Who's ready to dive into a real world example of how big players use referrals to skyrocket their growth? Now, Minority Mindset understands the name of the game, referrals. They understand referrals very well. That's why they decided to harness the power of word of mouth to increase their following and to incentivize their own audience to take action and in order to get growth to new heights. Can you imagine the possibilities here? Having a huge following on social media? Can you imagine the possibilities here? Having an engaged email list and you add word of mouth to it? Irrespective whether you are new or whether you're an established, you need this. And that's why Minority Mindset, they implemented a referral campaign in order to amplify their marketing. And this is just Preet's words. Through word of mouth, they amplified their marketing and they got hundreds of email subscribers added to the list on a day-to-day basis in a cost-effective manner. This is what Jaspreet has shared in his testimonial about how we have helped minorities mindset to grow. Apart from getting referred attendees for online events and email subscribers for email list growth, which other use cases does referral marketing can be applied to? So can it be applied to other business scenarios? And the answer is a huge bold yes. It can work wonders in almost any business scenario. So picture this. Word of mouth works perfectly and we have applied it different scenarios, like for instance, growing a community, adding and providing subscription services such as software and platform, and many more, right? Whether you're growing a community or maybe you're boosting your software user base, word of mouth can do it all. It's all a matter of getting and picking the right referral strategy and to follow it. And not only that, it's also a matter of choosing what gets your audience to tick in order to get them to engage with your word of mouth campaign. So, can you see here the endless possibility? Can you see that this can be applied to almost any business under the sun? Because word of mouth is something that is constantly being done, right? We're constantly referring others to services and products that we use and that has solved a pain point in our life or in our business. You might be asking what kind of results should one expect from a referral program for a community, for instance. Check out this testimonial from Partner Hacker, the masters of getting partners for B2B businesses. They know referrals are the livelihood of growth, and that's why they brought us on board because they know that we understand word of mouth marketing very well. So Partner Hacker achieved an impressive 11% referral rate, which is really good. So can you feel the power of referrals in a community space? So a good referral program will draw a community closer and it will tend to get more like-minded people to be referred to your business. A good referral program will undoubtedly draw a community closer, and it will also tend to get more like minded people referred to your business. Through a referral program, you will give the power to your existing audience to refer other like minded people. And that is what Partner Hacker did. Does this apply to your business? Do you have a community? Do you have a place where your clients, your followers congregate? Can you make it easy for them to refer others? Can you give them the power to refer other like minded people to your business? Challenges. This is a very inspiring success story. Amanda from Fearless transformed her business by tapping into incredible power of word of mouth. Fearless is a business working with young athletes and their parents. Amanda knows that her audience holds the key to her success and tapped into word of mouth in order to unlock this potential. Why? Because Amanda understands that her audience knows exactly who should join Fearless. She used the word of mouth to fill her life challenges and drive more leads to her business. When comparing ads and word of mouth beat ads all the time, every single time, both on conversion rate and also at cost. This is what Amanda has shared with us, right, in her testimonial. You can check it out on YouTube. So can you see the game-changing potential here? Who here does challenges in order to get clients to interact with their business? Who's ready to follow Amanda's lead and discover how word of mouth beats ads if you're using ads in order to improve both conversion rate and also cost of acquisition? Another use case, agency. Can word of mouth marketing help an agency and its clients? Sure, it can. This is straight from the trenches of the business world. Unity is a massive agency. They have very high profile clients such as Deepak Chopra. They host events for their clients, which draw 150 to 100,000 attendees for one single event. They have mastered referral marketing down to a science and are generating 20% plus more attendees for their clients' events. Can you imagine the value of having a 20% increase, 20% more people attending your events through word of mouth by simply adding an easy way for people to share your event? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine the savings on cost of acquisition just by having 20% increase? This simple example of this particular agency goes to show how scalable word of mouth is, how valuable it is, and they are using it in order to help their clients to get more attendees for their events. And they are using it on high profile clients. So if they are using it on high profile clients, and I'm giving you the opportunity to use the same techniques for your business, there's no reason why you shouldn't take this opportunity, right? Up to this day, we've got battle tested strategy for almost every scenario. From a book, maybe you've penned a book in order to grow your email list. Maybe you're launching a podcast. Maybe you are nurturing your Facebook community or running a membership site. Maybe you're holding events, coaching, driving traffic to evergreen webinar. Can you feel like this is a versatile way how you can drive traffic and high quality leads for your business? We really understand that your journey is unique, and so should be your strategy. We custom craft blueprints based on your business stage, budget, existing tactics, cost of acquisition, customer journey, with countless strategies at your disposal. It's like having an entire toolbox for your growth. From scaling an email list to maybe turning your podcast into a powerhouse, the possibilities are almost endless. So, who's feeling the potential burning inside at the moment? I'm really fired up and excited to help you with your journey, right? Depending on where you are and what you intend to sell and how you are attracting interest to your business. The primary aim of today's masterclass is to equip you to launch your first referral program. But here's where it gets really interesting. So I want you to see the bigger picture. Even though this is not the first step when you're still new to referral marketing, I want you to see where you can be if you follow our guidance and if you follow the steps and you see this, and if you put in the time, effort, and work into developing your referral strategy. So let's have a look at the bigger picture and where you can get at if you commit to this. Getting 10-15% of your leads through a referral program is definitely fantastic, right? No doubt about it. I'm highly convinced about that. But what if I told you that there's a way to crank it up even further? The heart of this presentation, it's about leverage lead generation. So think of it as adding a powerful lever to your existing lead generation efforts, from ads to content marketing and SEO. That is the first step. You can apply a referral strategy on every single one of your lead generation efforts, right? So let's take an example. Let's say you have a newsletter where you can get 12% increase to your newsletter through a word of mouth campaign specifically for your newsletter. The same for your community. You can get a 10% there. And maybe you have a webinar in order to get people on board, right? And you get 15% increase there. And then maybe you have evergreen events, which you get 15, 20, and 18% increase through word of mouth in your attendees for your evergreen events. So imagine the power of stacking up and compounding word of mouth. So someone goes through your newsletter and then eventually they are redirected to your community, and then eventually they are redirected to a webinar and then to one of your events. And at every single step, that person interacts with your referral program And it might be that for your newsletter, they didn't get you any referrals, but for your community, maybe they got you two referrals. And then for your webinar, they were highly engaged and they referred five people, so on and so forth. So imagine the power of getting referrals at every single stage of your business, at every entry to your ecosystem. That is where the real magic happens. I wanted to share this bigger picture because I want to show you how we actually leverage each and every lead generation strategy that you're currently using in order to acquire leads. All right, so maybe that was way too advanced. So I have a question for you. How many of you feel like this at the moment? Right? It's a little bit too much. That was a little bit too much. Maybe you can realize that from the tone of my voice, I'm incredibly passionate about what we have just discussed today, right? Because I see the immense potential here for each and every one of you to take your business to new heights. I've crammed as much information as I could in this session. Maybe it's a little bit too much, but there's still so much more to explore and to uncover. So I've put together a special package designed to kickstart your journey into the worlds of referral, all under our expert guidance. This is really important. So it's not just me giving you information and you have to consume and then it's up to you how you use that information. It's under our expert guidance. We are talking about using the very tools and strategies that we have honed and tested for over a decade. Would you be interested in learning more about what I've put together for you? What I've put together is like the ultimate zero to hero package in the world of referrals. Who's ready to dive into the details and to discover what's inside this game changing package? This is not a one size fits all solution. So it's not going to be something that I'm going to share with you. And irrespective where you are, you can just go in and apply it, right? You will get guidance tailored specifically to your business, stage, industry, goal, acquisition cost. There are various variables that come to play. For instance, one of the burning questions is, hey, does it work with my tech stack? Do I have to change the software? Do I have to change the CRM? Rest easy because we've nailed that. We've ensured seamless integration with whatever software you're using. This, my friend, is the zero to hero package and that you have been waiting for. So if you have been looking for an easy way how to get referrals, how to tap into word of mouth, this is the package that you need. And I'm going to go through it in just a minute. But before, I want to share my mantra. We strongly believe, we at Early Parrot, we strongly believe this strategy makes up 80% of the success. Without a solid strategy, you're flying blind. That's just basically it. That's the hard truth. Are you with me regarding the importance of rock solid strategy? So this is really important that we start this from the get-go. You focus on the strategy. Too often, entrepreneurs jump straight into implementation. They get way too excited, neglecting the critical strategizing phase. Have you ever found yourself in that pitfall, rushing to implement without a solid plan? I've been there a couple of times, and every single time I say to myself, it won't happen again. But this is just the truth. Sometimes we get way too excited. And we as entrepreneurs who simply jump to the implementation phase because we just want to see the results. Entrepreneurs who skip strategy often end up with unpleasant results, thinking word of mouth isn't for them or for their industry. Our package emphasizes the critical role of strategy, making sure you don't skip this vital step. So it gives the strategy part a very prominent center stage so that we make sure that we have the right strategy before we jump to implementation. Then eventually, once we have the strategy done and we're ready to jump on the implementation phase, we've got our proprietary platform called Early Parrot to handle all of the automation. So who's excited to discover the package that I've put together? Let's get going with the package that I've come up specifically for you. The first step to be able to work together and continue this conversation is to take a deep dive and audit, not in the financial sense, but audit your business inside. We need to take a deep dive at your lead generation and your funnel through an in-depth audit. and that is valued at $1,990. So what does this audit involve? This is not a financial audit, as I've said. It's for us to understand your business, understand how you're generating leads. So let's have a look at what this audit involves. To start with, we will map out all the entry points to your ecosystem. So how are you acquiring leads? Are you ready to explore and optimize your ecosystem entry points? Why do we need to understand this? Understanding which channels are working for you, at what cost are you acquiring leads, and how sustainable that lead generation is, it's crucial in order to get started. Once we get to that phase, then we will need to delve into the lifetime value of your customers. Do you have that information about how much customers are spending at your business? This will become in handy later on when you are planning your referral program. Once we know what's working and maybe what's not working that great, we can plan a course of action that will focus on your high performing lead generation strategies first. For instance, if you do events and the events are sending you high quality leads that are turning to be your very best clients, then we need to focus on adapting a referral program for your events. And we also need to double down the efforts on the rewards, incentives, promotion, so that we get your referral program to work and to serve your events better. Are you with me? This is the diagnosis stage. This is a smart way of doing things rather than just jumping to strategy. First, you should take stock of where you are, what is working, and why it's working in the first place before you can plan and you can add on top of it. Once we've audited and analyzed, now it's time for action. You need guidance on how to interpret, first of all, the results that we got. And based on the results that you got, you can move forward effectively. So imagine spending 10 valuable hours, one on one, with me. We will take a deep dive into your business. Who's ready to seize this opportunity for exclusive one on one? I'm willing to share all my knowledge in one on ones so that we customize a strategy for your business. I'm not just sharing knowledge in these one to ones, I'm condensing my 10,000 hours of expertise into a consumable chunk just for you, specifically what you need to know. So together we will craft an ultimate referral program strategy tailored specifically for your business. We are so confident in our approach that we also offer something downright crazy: results. Stick around because soon I'm going to share also the guarantee that we have. We're not playing games here. We understand that time is really valuable. We understand that you need results and we guarantee results. So, ready to hear about our results guarantee? The 10-hour one-on-one coaching with me is valued at $4,990, and it includes quality time with me. So it's undivided attention, it's not in a group setting, it's personalized guidance. This is your chance for your exclusive undivided attention. All right, so you will get a lead generation and funnel audit valued at 1,990. You get 10 hours of one-on-one coaching with me in terms of guidance and sharing my expertise in order to start your referral program, valued at 4,990. The total value up until now is 6,900. But what does the one-on-ones include? All right, let's dive even deeper. In our exclusive one-on-one coaching session, we will tackle everything you need to know in order to get your referral program shine. We're going to design referral programs from A to Z, no stones left unturned. Who's ready to turn your referral program into a powerhouse with our comprehensive design? It's not just about the program, it's about the incentives and strategies. We will do the research so you don't have to. We will uncover the perfect incentive and also promotion strategy. No more sweating technical stuff. That's another thing that you will get through the one-on-ones. We've got you covered with our done for you integration. You just show up and give us the green light. We'll handle the rest. So who's ready to take the easy road with a done for you integration? As I said before, we're not just here to coach you, we're here to elevate your referral game to new heights. Elevate your referral game with an expert guidance. You will only need this if you are committed to reaching the summit of referral excellence. So, my question to you is, are you ready? We've done it over and over again, so we know exactly what it requires and how to do it. So, it's a matter of you committing to this. That it's that easy. In order to launch your referral program, you need to take stock of where you are, you need expert guidance, and you also need automation. So let's talk about the magic behind it all. Automation. It's the final piece of the puzzle that will undoubtedly supercharge your referral program. You will get a large plan for early period, ensuring it covers all your automation needs. It's a 12-month X-Large plan. It's valued at 7,100. Ready to join the automation to work for your referral program with our X-Large plan? There are certain things that you have to be sure of. You have to ensure that your platform covers the following. To optimize your referral program, you need the insights that only tracking can provide you. So it's really important that the referral program platform that you use has very strong foundations when it comes to tracking. You have to ensure that the platform that you are using makes it easy for your audience to spread the word. Early period facilitates sharing, making it effortlessly for your audience to refer others. Early period is also precise when it comes to attribution, ensuring you know exactly who's responsible for those valuable refers. On top of that, early period automatically delivers rewards for your referrers. That completes the package. That is what you really need. So there's the strategy part being taken care of, and also there's the automation part, which is taking care of early period. So just to summarize it, you will get a lead generation and funnel audit valued at 1,990. You will get 10 hours of one-on-one coaching with me in order to get guidance on how to get your first referral program up and running, valued at 4,990. And you will also get a 12-month plan of X large plan valued at 7,188. The total value of this package is 14,168. That is your entry point to a leveraged lead generation strategy to predictable, passive, and never ending higher quality lead flow at a lower cost of acquisition. So, are you ready to seize the opportunity? But wait 1 second. Why should you trust me? Why should you trust my word? I've shown you the strategy. I've mentioned the clients who have used our leverage lead generation strategy. I showed you real life testimonials of clients and the kind of results that they got, but still, it's just my word, right? Listen to our guarantee. You shouldn't really trust someone claiming that will get your result if it's not backed up by a guarantee. That is something that I always insist on. I want to guarantee results, right? We're 100% committed to your success. We know that this works for you. So our guarantee is as simple as it gets. If we don't make you money, we failed you. It's as straightforward as that. No arguments, no blaming it on anyone or you. We're a fun bunch to work with. We are 100% confident that you will enjoy working with us, especially when you start seeing results rolling in. Now, here's the kicker. If you don't get at least double your ROI, 2x your ROI in the next 12 months that you start working with us, right? We're not just going to keep working for you for free. You will also get to keep the platform for free until you at least reach the 2x ROI mark. I would like you to think about it for a moment, right? How many times have you invested into something with no guarantee or just 30-day money back guarantee? What we are offering here is a guarantee over a 12-month period. It's not just a guarantee on deliverables, it's a guarantee on the actual results. Now, I ask you, is there any other guarantee out there that's more powerful than this? I will let that sink for a moment. There's no other guarantee like this, guaranteeing results. most of the guarantees that you get to see, they guarantee the deliverable. We are guaranteeing the results. So tell me, are you ready to take action and leverage this incredible opportunity for your business growth? Allow me to help you to decide on this proposal. Let's get down to brass tacks. We're talking about results here, and I want you to ask yourself if all this did was boost your lead generation by a whopping of 15%. Not just leads, but high quality leads. This is really important. High converting, high quality leads, all without any recurring costs. So you won't be paying any recurring costs, right? Because they are coming through word of mouth. Would it be worth it? Would it be worth it paying $14,000 in order to get a 15% increase, constant 15% increase on your lead generation without you paying anything for these high quality, high converting leads? Yes, it would. Would if all this did was cut your customer acquisition cost in half, saving you not only money, but also countless of hours of frustration chasing leads, would it be worth it? We're talking about halving your cost of acquisition cost. That's substantial. Would it be worth it? Paying a one-time fee in order to learn how to do it and in order to get a platform for 12 months to do it, would it be worth it? Yes, it would. If all this did was teach you the best practices on how to tap into a stream of referred leads, the kind of leads that will set you head and shoulders above your competitors, would it be worth it? Provided that you will also have a guarantee on the ROI, not just the deliverables, but the ROI. It's not just 30 days, but you also have a 12-month guarantee. And if you don't get the results that we promised you, we're going to keep working for free for you. Doesn't that make this offer worth it? Now, let me tell you this. We're not here to waste your time. We're here to transform your business. So I ask you, are you ready to take action and seize this incredible opportunity for your business growth? I invite anyone who's ready to take action on this opportunity by asking these questions to yourself and answering them for your business. You are in a position to see for yourself the incredible value that we're bringing to the table here and value that 14,168. Asking these questions and answering them for your business, you can already see the incredible value that we're bringing to the table here. Now, let's talk about how you can make this work for you. I really appreciate you being here, investing your time and attention in this masterclass. That doesn't go unnoticed and unrewarded. You are special and we want to treat you that way. Only those who've been through this masterclass get access to a special discounted price. Are you ready to uncover this special discounted price? The special price for this incredible package is just $4,900. Yes, you heard me right. It's jaw-dropping 65% discount. Now let's break it down. So the package, once again, it answers the burning questions on the strategy. It provides you with an automation platform that is worth its weight in gold. And it equips you with a skill set for leveraged lead generation, giving you predictable, passive, and never-ending higher quality leads at a fraction of the cost you're used to paying. So remember, we value this at $14,168, and now I'm offering it to you just because you stayed to the very end for this masterclass for just 1/3 of the price. We've been selling this at $14,168, but since you've lent me your time, and I'm truly appreciate that you stayed with me till the very end in order to take you through this journey and to share my information with you, I'm offering you this incredible opportunity to take it at this price, at 1/3 of the price. So I've laid everything on the table. The question is, are you ready to seize this opportunity? The real question that you have to ask yourself, can you really afford to wait on this offer? Can you really afford to let your competitors to gain access to this kind of knowledge? That is, first of all, it's guaranteed that it's going to work. And that it's also guaranteed that it's going to change your lead generation strategy, providing you with a leverage. It's not working hard, but working smart. A leverage lead generation strategy to predictable, passive, and never-ending higher quality lead flow at a lower cost of acquisition that you normally used to. Do you really want for your competitors to get access to this kind of information before you do? I don't think so. So let me remind you again what you're going to get. You're going to get a lead gen and funnel in-depth audit valued at $1,990. We've been selling this for over 3 years now at $1,190. 10 hours of one-on-one coaching with me to guide you through creating your first referral program. This is valued at $4,990. This is basically me giving you everything in a personalized and custom for your business so that you will know exactly what to take action on, which strategies are going to work for your business according to your stage, according to your cost of acquisition, so on and so forth. You will also get access to our platform, which you can see the pricing. It's open up in public. It's 12-month X-Large plan valued at $7,188. The total value of this is $14,168, but we want you to get it at 1/3 of the price. That's $4,999, $4,999, and you will have us backing you. So what is your next step? And I'm going to wrap this up. This is the last slide. You are thinking that I will send you to a checkout page. That is not the way how we operate. We want you to take action on this. If you want to take action on this, you have to first schedule a free discovery call at earlyperiod.com/go. We will meet for 30 minutes to learn about your business and to ask you some very basic questions to confirm that this is the right deal for you. We don't just want to sell this. We want to make sure that this lands in the right hands. There are situations where we sense that you are not yet there to grab this offer. We only want to work with go-getters, those who are willing to take action. So we want to confirm that. Once we confirm that, we'll set you up with an onboarding plan within the next 24 hours. We're that efficient. So remember, it's not about working harder. It's about working smarter. It's about leveraging the power of referrals to charge your lead generation efforts. So the real question, are you ready to take the leap? Are you ready to transform your business and start seeing the results you really deserve and that your business really deserves? If your answer is a resounding yes, then seize this opportunity, grab our package, and let's embark on this journey together. Your success is our success, and we're committed to helping you at every step of the way. Thanks once again for joining us today.